And hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Daily Joe. We got a lot to talk about today, so let's go ahead and get started right now. Last night, American Idol finale, you all knew this was coming. If you were watching last night on the Daily Joe, we gave you live analysis of it. But if you all don't know it by now, Lita Wise came out the winner, as even though his Tuesday night performances weren't as consistent or even as powerful as Crystal's, the judges reportedly remarked on an inching forward that Lee made someone worth rooting for. And Crystal, I don't know, it just wasn't the case. She had a very good voice and a grounded stage personality. It's just they were in for a hootenanny, one People magazine writer says. So, who knows? But overall, you know, this wasn't a really good season. Like, the suspense of the show didn't even heat up until, you know, whenever they were even announced the winner. I don't think they were even focused on that as more as it was Simon Cowell's swan song last night, as it was his final American Idol episode before he heads over to the X Factor next year. So, yes, but is American Idol trying to find a way to stay alive? They are, as now they will be doing the, as they'll be doing a live, and they'll allow auditions on the auditions on MySpace, and it looks like Fox got inspiration of this from Glee. Not only American Idol hopefuls can line up for hours to audition for the show's next season, but they can also upload their videos on MySpace. Quote, in celebration of the show's upcoming 10th season, hopefuls across the country will have the opportunity to get their foot in the door from the comfort of their own homes, said in a Fox press release. It's probably not going to help MySpace that much because I gave up on it back in, like, middle of freshman year last year. So, yeah. But then again, does it beat traveling 6 hours to audition? I think so. Continuing on with celebrity news right now, we have more info of John Travolta and Kelly Preston. Now, lately reports have been speculating that they're going to have twins. That's not the case anymore. While reports have surfaced that John Travolta and Kelly Preston were expecting twins, their reps claim the rumors are totally false. They're not expecting twins, says a rep for the happy couple. Whether it be a baby or two, we wish them the best as well. So, who knows? Let's see what else we have happening here today. SoapNet, a channel that I don't watch because I'm a male and I don't follow soaps. No offense to females that do follow soaps, but I just don't follow. It's time to say goodbye to SoapNet. In a surprise move, Disney is closing down shop on its SoapNet channel and replacing it with the preschool-oriented Disney Junior channel in its place. Ann Sweeney, co-chair of Disney Media Networks and president of Disney ABC Television Group, announced, quote, the decision to ultimately transition SoapNet to accomplish this was not arrived at lightly. SoapNet was created 10 years ago to give daytime viewers the ability to watch time-shifted soaps before multi-platform viewing and DVRs were a part of our vocabulary. But today, as technology and our businesses evolve, it makes more sense to align this distribution with a preschool channel that builds on the core strengths of our company. So, how will Disney Junior compete with already established PBS Kids and Nick Jr., which was formerly known as Noggin until last September? Whenever nearly all the Nickelodeon channels got a makeover with this new logo that I really don't care for too much. So what do you think? Is SoapNet going away good or bad? And will Disney Junior survive for a while? Knowing Disney, it probably will. But tell us what you think, and go ahead and comment below. Let's go ahead and check out the drama that is the NBA Conference Finals right now. Last night, Orlando lived to fight another game as Dwight Howard and company's Orlando Magic beat the Boston Celtics by 21 last night, 113-92, making the series 3-2, still on the advantage of Boston. Now, tomorrow night they go play at Boston, which many are saying that this game will close out in 6 games. Last night, if you were watching the Daily Joe-LIVE, we were following this game as well. We had some, Grant Averett, one of our sports commentators, said, it hasn't been done in NBA history that a team could rebound from 3-0. It's happened in the NHL and it's happened in baseball, but it hasn't happened in the NBA, so he's saying Boston will close it out tomorrow night. Will they? I guess we'll find out tomorrow night. Game 6 will be on ESPN at 7:30 Central tomorrow night. Meanwhile, in the Western Conference Finals Series, what was a best-of-7 is now a best-of-3. Game 5 will be in Los Angeles tonight between the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers, as their PA announcer says it. Tonight, after a strong performance from Phoenix's bench in Game 4, the series is even up 2-2 apiece. Tonight they head to Los Angeles at 8 o'clock Central. You can catch that game on TNT. Once again, we had some comments on that last night. Seth Hill says LA will close it out in 7. Grant Average says the duo of Gasol and Kobe will close it out in 7 as well. Although Andrew Northern says Phoenix will take it. He just doesn't know how many games. So if you don't know who's going to take the series, comment below and maybe tell us what you think. Same case for the Eastern Conference Finals, although that one could be a little bit more easier to predict now. So unless Orlando comes back and wins Game 6, then that game's going to be exciting. It's time to find out what you think of the Daily Joe yesterday. Yesterday, as you know, was our live show, but we did a taped show too because it's the Daily Joe, and that's why we do it. So let's go ahead and check out what you guys wrote yesterday about yesterday's show. That is, if I can find it. Boop. All right, here we go. We had a like on our special report video for AMC buyout of the Carousel Theaters. Bailey Taylor, thank you very much. And she also liked our regular show we did yesterday. So did Katie Blanchett. Brent Reuters says, one thing, you didn't announce the winner of The Biggest Loser. Luckily, I was watching. Michael won. Nice. I'll tell you pronounced my name wrong the whole time. But it is okay, because everyone pronounces it that way, and I'm okay with that. Keep saying it that way. It's pronounced Reuter. Reuter is my nickname, how you've been saying it. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry, Brent Reuter. Well, we'll do your name right, because I'm just picky like that, I guess. Colin Wilson says, Super Bowl outside stadium in cold, snow, rain, not good. The players will stink and not be good at all. Now, while this kind of may be true, I a little bit disagree because some of the best games in the NFL's history have been played in snow. The 1967 Ice Bowl with Green Bay, and they came back to win that in frigid, like almost deathly cold temperatures. The 2001 AFC Divisional Playoff between New England and Oakland, but we know New England won that game, and they eventually won the Super Bowl against the Rams. Even though I don't like the Rams anymore. And the 1958 NFL Championship game, which has supposedly been the game that's launched the NFL's popularity into America. America! So, do you think the Super Bowl in New York is a good idea? Comment below. Tell us what you think. Also, we had some comments yesterday on our live show. We had some posts on our wall. Let's see what we have here. Bailey Taylor says, great live show tonight, Joe. It was pretty impressive. Nathan McGee likes this. Also, Rebecca Northern says, I'm so proud of you, bro. And through various Facebook status updates, they've been telling us about our show. My mom, Josh Busby, and I think that's about it. Like I said, we had some high points last night. Nick Jones called in and talked to us about the AMC Carousels buyout. Adam Lambert came in and talked about the casino coming to Cape Girardeau, and we randomly had two girls show up, Lydia Tyler and Andrea Trady. I pronounced that wrong. I'm sorry. But, by the way, they weren't random. I know them. Speaking of the Daily Joe Live next week, we're going to have a co-host joining me next week, for this week only, that is. Josh Busby will be joining me next Wednesday night, the man behind Get Cut Darling. So join us next week, 8 to 10, Ustream.tv, search The Daily Joe. It's time to find out what we're watching right now. So let's check it. Let's try to figure out what we're watching. And it looks like we're watching Select Quotes. So let's keep flipping, and that looks like the Singing Bee. But I'll tell you what was on earlier. True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jamie Lee Curtis, and film directed by James Cameron, who this is one of his only films that don't involve robots, boats, or blue people. So yeah. It's a good movie. I suggest you go check it out, and it's a lot comedic too. Pretty comedic for a Jim Cameron film. So check it out. Until then, that's going to do it for today's show. Join us tomorrow, as always, for the Daily Joe. Just go on the Facebook wall, and we're on YouTube now. The address is listed below, so you can check us out on YouTube if our Facebook videos don't work out too well. Until then, everyone, I'm Joe Northern. Have a great Thursday, everybody.